represent your club or just a player that you really like over at Club Vector. The link can be found down below. We also take requests for new names and shirts. My Twitter can be found down below. And if you'd rather get your coins direct rather than roll the dice with FIFA points, head to u7buy.com and at checkout use the code TVM for a discount. The link can be found down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. 2 brand new SBCs, Showdowns. First of which is going to be Klaiber. I don't know if I'll review Malin because I haven't actually completed it yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. But an 84 rated team for what is already a very, very good looking right back. I mean, taking real world football out of this, regardless of whether you're an Ajax fan or a PSV fan or a fan of any other club that they could have chosen players from, this card on paper, honestly, it's one of the best fullbacks in the game, even as is. And that's without the upgrade. If Ajax, of course, beat PSV, not even looked into this. I'm guessing they play on Saturday. I'm actually going to do my research now while I talk to you. Or maybe they don't play on Saturday. Maybe they play on Sunday instead. But if Ajax, there they do. They play at 3:45 on Sunday. In terms of how they are in the league, they are the top 2 teams in the league. And there is 1 point between them. That is a showdown. Ajax have lost twice this year. PSV have only lost once. Fair play. And they've both only conceded 10 and 11. But Ajax like to score goals. Regardless of real world football, let's just get back to FIFA for a second. This card is around 70,000 coins. Even without an upgrade, this is a fantastic card to link to Iron Robin. You can also link him to Gravenberch. You can link into... It's a soft link, but it is a link to the centre-back Baumgartel. And, of course, Van Bergen from the sort of Foundation Dutch League objectives. If you haven't done them yet, I'm pretty sure they're there for the rest of the game. I would highly recommend it. I am a huge fan of the way that this card looks. So, 3-star skills, 2-star weak foot. It's not ideal, but for a fullback, you can get away with it. High attacking work rate, medium defensive. So long as you tell him not to stay back while attacking, he'll be fine. He won't venture too far forward. And I know that firsthand because that's exactly what I tell my fullbacks to do. Stay where you are. Don't move. Let the right mid or the right wing do all the work. Or even the centre mid if you play that sort of formation. And that's pretty much about it. I mean, he's 6 foot with an average body type. It kind of, you know, it's, for lack of a better word, it's just average. You know, it's the same as any other sort of 6 foot standard player in game. However, what this guy has compared to other standard 6 foot cards is an abundance of stats. This guy has a lot of in-games. 93 acceleration, 91 sprint speed, 88 shot power, 80 long shots. So if you do get anywhere near the goal, you could actually hit one and you could potentially cause some damage. He's got 86 short passing, 81 crossing, 81 vision. He does have that high attacking work rate, so if you do play on your balanced fullbacks, or maybe you do play overlap, then you're going to get a chance to whip crosses into the box. Now, with regards to putting crosses into the box, there is every argument to be made to give him some sort of chem style to boost that crossing. 81 crossing isn't terrible for a fullback, especially an 85 rated fullback. However, you'll want to boost that. So, I mean, I don't know, like Powerhouse maybe turns him into a 90 rated right back or 90 rated right wing back. But then you get 86 crossing, but 96 vision, 96 short passing, and of course the defensive stats get boosted. Regardless of chem styles for a second, decent dribbling across the board, mid-80s for most of it, apart from the actual dribbling itself, which is only 80. But I can live with that, that's fine. Defending, mid-80s again. 81, 77 for heading and interceptions, not ideal, but 85 defensive awareness, 87 stand tackle, and you have that 84 slide tackle. You're seeing the clips in the background now. Most of them are going to be either him running up the line, playing it to Robben, or just tracking back and making a challenge. What else do you want from a fullback? You're not going to see him score goal after goal. 99 stamina, 88 strength, and 90 aggression is absolutely unreal. I mean, what are those physicals? That is incredible. And it comes through in game as well. If he goes shoulder to shoulder with anyone, and I mean anyone, they are on the floor and he comes out with the ball. I haven't had, quote-unquote, fun with a fullback in FIFA since John Arne Riise in FIFA 14. I'm thinking, actually, there was one more. I can't remember his name. Saudi Arabia left back. team of the season, can't remember which FIFA it was, that guy was unreal. So yeah, maybe only ever I can think of 2 fullbacks. I can't remember his name. Saudi Arabia left back, team of the season was incredible. Jean-Arne Risa in FIFA 14 was a silver. He was useless, but because he played for Liverpool and it was Jean-Arne Risa, I had a lot of fun with him. And this guy, honestly, he's on that level. I'm playing him this weekend instead of Zanetti. He's that good. He's better than Zanetti. Honestly, if I could transfer these stats to Zanetti, I would. In terms of a chem style, the obvious choice here is going to be something like a Shadow or indeed an Anchor. An Anchor turns him into a 90 rated right back, and the Shadow is a 92 rated right back. And the reason for that is because you get 99 slide tackle, 90 stand tackle, 5 extra defensive awareness, 2 extra heading, and 91 interceptions overall with 99 acceleration and sprint speed. There is nothing getting past this guy, and I would not put it past anyone to use him at centre-back. It really wouldn't surprise me at all. Very good link to Gravenberch. Put him at centre-back, 7 chem, job done, and no one is going to get past him. The only problem with that, though, is the high attacking work rate. So if you do plan to play him off chem, because I did toy with the idea of playing him as a centre-back, but I thought, well, I've got plenty of decent centre-backs anyway, and with the high attacking work rate, I know John Stones has got one and Ramos has got one, and they play just fine, but I don't know. I think I prefer to play him as a fullback. The secret third option you have, of course, is to give him a powerhouse and play him as a CDM off the bench. 91 rated CDM with a powerhouse. I'm not saying that's the best chem style you can give him, actually. Guardian's not too bad because you boost that dribbling, get that ball control up, balance is good, really good defensive stats. One of those cards that you can quite literally start at fullback, start at centre-back, bring on as a sub in the CDM role. You can do whatever you want with it. And the beauty of this is that he has potential to go even higher. And that is, I mean, it's amazing, but it is scary. And I said this in 6 PM content yesterday. Malin would benefit more from the upgrade than Klaiber would. And the reason for that is because Klaiber is already a top fullback. I mean, this card is broken good. You know, it really is that good. If you've got Iron Robin in particular, you have every reason to complete this. If you're the type of guy who likes to experiment with different players, who likes to use different fullbacks or just use different players in your squad, like I'm doing right now on my Road to Glory, I have my main team and it is awesome to the point where I can barely upgrade it, if anything. Come team of the year I will be, but until then I can't do anything. What I'm doing is switching out 2, 3, 4 players here or there and playing with players I wouldn't normally use. So this weekend we're going to go with like Robin and Gravenberch. Now we're going to go with Klaiber as well. That's the kind of player he's going to appeal to, I think, is someone who is happy to switch out their team and have a really good super sub. I mean, someone as versatile as this, it's almost like Atal. You know, the road to the final card. He's very versatile, coming off the bench as a centre-back, as a full-back, as a CDM. And Klaiber is absolutely no different at all. What a player. Anyway, that, my friends, is going to bring us to the end of this video. Do I recommend it? I think so. I mean, if you've got Robin especially, it's a must. If you don't have Robin and maybe he doesn't fit your team, look at your bench. Is he better than one of the utility players that you currently have on the bench? Maybe you don't even have a utility player on the bench. They are very handy to have. Someone you can bring on and play in multiple positions. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but if you really wanted to, you could bring him on as a right wing. If you give him the right chem style, you know, maybe give him like a Deadeye, for example, and he could actually come off. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, like I said, but you could actually play him as right wing. It is a crazy versatile card, and now time will tell whether he gets upgraded even more, but he doesn't actually need it. If you have enjoyed today's player review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, let me know what you think of the SBC in the comment section down below, and until then, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.